whatever is on your heart, I need you to give it to God, the Lord, whoever it is that you pray to, because the enemy is trying to fight you on all fronts, on all sides, and you might feel like there are scary things happening. And that is because there is a big breakthrough on the other side. So it's important for you to ask for help, to continue to stay prayed up and strapped, because this is craziness. Some of you guys might feel like you are in a constant state of emergency lately. Like every different thing that's going on is spilled milk all over the place, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is a state of emergency. Try your best not to panic. You are really good at multitasking, but the enemy is like sending a spell of like urgency, hospital, emergency, urgent care, just different things that wants to put you in a state of panic. When you are already doing a lot of inner child healing, you're already doing a lot of shadow work. It's like craziness. You've never dealt with this much. Like it's just intense. It's causing you to be very vulnerable, to ask for help, to say things that you don't normally say, to do things that you don't normally do. And some of it's going to be for your betterment. And then other parts are to get you away from people that you need to get away from. God is trying to bring you towards the people that you deserve to be around. It's a spiritual inheritance. You are spiritually inheriting a kingdom, a soul tribe, a soulmate, money, finances, success. And devil energy wants there to be like this wall of mirrors around you reflecting chaos, not letting you see that these are all illusions, and past the mirrors are your 10 of cups, the things that you really deserve. So Holy Spirit wants you to know that right now it seems painful. I'm telling you guys, if you haven't seen me in a day or 5, a day or 3 or 2 or whatever, I mean, I have plenty of content, so it could be like I'm never gone. But you guys know what I'm saying. I have been going through it. So this message is specific to those that are going through it. And I don't like to normally verbally say that as it's unfolding. I'll say it like after the fact normally. And so I'm not going to get too much into it. But I'm seeing that star messengers are going through some things. And it's taking a lot for us to stay calm, to work through this, to hold on to faith. I want to give a huge shout out to Shay Pila. I freaking love her so much. And she shouted me out today for talking about some childhood trauma that I had gone through and that I had talked to you guys about. And it's so cool how we are all connected through different things that we have gone through as light workers, as chosen ones, star seeds, whatever you guys call yourselves. It's crazy. I feel like we are underdogs. We are always underestimated. We are late bloomers. And we are going to help save this world, but we're going to do it together. And it's like the devil, the enemy is trying to stop us all from linking up, from leaning on one another, for trying to stop us from asking for support. So for me personally, it's always been hard for me to ask for help, especially when I'm going through it. When I'm going through it, I will internalize. It'll take me a lot of time to process, and I'll just really like keep it to myself. I just put up a wall. And I try not to give too much. But I'm telling you, this last week that I went through was one of the hardest weeks I've gone through in a long time. And the last 5 years for me has not been easy. So let's just start there. And I was thinking about how I've been praying for Shay. She's got her own things going on. And so I've been praying for her because she's got some things going on. And it's similar to things that I've had go on in the past. And I wouldn't wish, any type of pain on anyone. Okay, I think it was like mouth pain. And I've been through a lot of things with the mouth in general, oral surgeries, emergency surgeries. And so anytime I've like really, really, really sobbed, and I mean sobbed, it was like an emergency oral surgery. It's just a different type of pain. That type of pain hits different. Let me know if you guys know what I'm talking about. But I just send her so much love, and I have so much respect for her, and I'm so grateful for her love and support, and for her seeing me for who I am. I'm so grateful for you guys seeing me for who I am. So please check out her channel if you haven't already. I know a lot of you guys are already over there, but if you haven't, please check out her channel, especially if you resonate with mine. You will love her content, and we need all the different readers we can get. But when I was thinking about this tooth pain that I used to have, or mouth pain, tooth pain, whatever, in the past, Spirit kept telling me the root. So somebody here could be dealing with a root, different roots. Different things are trying to take root in your life, or the enemy is trying to rip things out root and stem. So you guys could have a tree that like won't go away in your yard, or like something that keeps growing in your yard that like there's an issue that keeps growing, and you have to rip it out root and stem. You're having to rip people out of your life root and stem, but the devil is trying to make you think that everything is being taken away from you root and stem. Support, help, but that's not really the case. I don't know how to explain this, but I know you guys will understand what I'm saying. It's not really the case, because these things need to go bye-bye. But the enemy wants you in a state of panic, breaking down your confidence. So let me explain something to you. You need to be around people that see you for you. This last week I've been going through it, and I've been going through it for 5 years, but that's besides the point. This last week, I could not freaking be bothered. And I'm on that same type of time this week. I only want to be around people that see me for me, that love me, that support me, that are kind to me, that are comforting, that are honest with me, that are loyal. I don't want to hear anything else. I don't have time for the gaslighting. I don't have time for the people pleasing. I don't have time for the love. I don't have time for it, and I don't want to hear it. That is what the devil wants you to hear, to get you confused, like, oh, maybe this is a good plan. Maybe I should go this way. Remember, you are being confronted on all sides. On all sides. And it is to cause interference. It is to distract you. So it's going to make you feel like you're crazy, but you're not crazy. You have options. Okay? You are not crazy. You have options. You have the support of a guardian angel or your spirit team. There is a loved one that is trying to get a message from you, or a message to you, I should say. So I don't know if this is a father or a grandparent. This is somebody that could be related to you, but they're trying to get you messages, or they're trying to let you know that they're near you. So if that's not easy for you to do, especially when you're going through it and you just rather be distracted, like, trust me, I get it. I would try just like sitting with yourself for a couple of minutes at least, stretching, sitting on a yoga mat, just like turning everything off and seeing like the messages that you get, or sitting and praying and then seeing what messages you get. There's something about the silence, and there's something about the noise. The devil wants you to be tuned into the noise, like vacuum sealing any type of messages that could be coming in for you. So you're needing to like shut all of that off for this rebirth that's coming in. I'm hearing you're almost there. You are almost there. Some of you guys have some ideas of people that you want to release, but you're not exactly sure. You're like, well, that's my plan B. And if I get rid of my plan B, then what's my other plan going to be? But they're only going to cause you more and more pain. Maybe you caught yourself gaslighting your own self. Like, oh, maybe they're not that bad. Maybe I misunderstood, because you're already going through so much over here. You're always 30 steps ahead, even with this situation. But I see that over and over, your self-esteem and your confidence is it's like the enemy's trying to siphon it. trying to make you think that like you don't have it together, you don't have it figured out, like everything's falling apart. It's not an illusion, but it's something that you're breaking through. It's spells that you are breaking through. And there are people that you are connected to that they don't want you to see. They want you to be tethered to all of these fake people, these people that don't care about you, that don't have good intentions. There are a lot of people around you with ulterior motives that are just going to make the situation worse. You need to be around people that you know won't make the situation worse. So if you are having a hard time deciding, I don't know if I should talk to this person or that person, who will actually resolve the issue? Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Who will actually listen? Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Who will make you feel better? If it is not them and it makes you more worried, more concerned, more this, more that, they's got to go. They have to go. That is who you're going to be getting rid of. Now, I am kind of behind because I had to take time off. I had to. Because I had to like recalibrate. But I have a message that's going on Patreon, and it is, who is being fake around you? For some reason, that really needs to come through, because being confronted on all ends is making it confusing. Like, well, should I walk away from these family members? Should I walk away from this job? So you're needing to see it for real, because when you are in a state of fight or flight, and you're really trying not to be, when you are trying to fix a million different fires, it's hard to really see like, who is gaslighting me? Do I really even have time for that? So that could be an extra message for you. Link will be in the description box if you just need that. Okay, the Patreon link. And there's a lot of other helpful messages there that are read for a smaller audience and super tailored for you guys, and ad free, of course. But I'm getting this sense of rushing to think something is urgent. And it could very well be, but your prayer is stronger. Oh, it's going to make me cry. Something could be urgent, but your prayer is stronger. So your prayer can sort it out. Your prayer can lessen the pain. Your prayer can make it less combative. It can make it easier to deal with, or it can give you resources to handle it. But this is not easy, whatever this is. This is not easy, because something is trying to stop you from getting to this next season, this new phase of your life where you are connected to other star messengers and you truly believe that you can be vulnerable and that you are safe to love. I'm hearing root chakra. There's a lot of things about the root and stem. But I can't stress that enough, that the enemy wants you in a state of panic. Like, for real. And it makes me, it's giving me anxiety. The enemy does not want you in this divine feminine energy, loving yourself, accepting yourself for who you are. And that's another thing. You are stepping into an era of your life where you have radical acceptance for yourself. For yourself. Something that was really hard for you to do before because so many people judged you. You felt like you always had to look a certain way. You guys could be dealing with health issues, or the people that you care about are really going through it. And then it's just a lot. It just feels like a lot. And it's breaking my heart. But I know that this is for other star messengers that are getting ready for a big breakthrough, that are getting ready for a big spiritual inheritance, because they did not give up. You did not give up. We did not give up. So, with the effery that's afoot in your life, you need to BRB. You need to be right back. You need to pause all of these people. At least put them on pause until you figure out what you're doing with them. Okay? Because the enemy does not want you to see that you need to cut these people off. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. But it is becoming clearer to you who you do need to get rid of. And you're gonna have to lean on that mustard seed, that mustard seed of faith. You're gonna have to put your foot in that. You feel me? Right now, you are learning some valuable lessons of what needs to be done on your own and what you need to ask for help in. That's really important for some reason. If you guys have a vehicle, make sure that your tags, your windshield, I'm hearing tags, registration, windshield are like up to date. Okay, somebody could be getting pulled over, or you have a fear of being pulled over. Like, there's just all of this fear surrounding this reading. Like, what if that happens? And what if this happens? And oh my gosh, there's just too much. It's just too much. Because the enemy wants you to flatline before the new life even begins. Before the new life even begins. No, you are creating wealth behind the scenes. Okay, wealth is being created for you in different realms. And part of the reason this wealth is being created is so you don't have to lean on the wrong people. You don't have to work at the wrong job. You don't have to ask whoever for help. You don't have to do certain things that you just don't want to do anymore. You are elevating that much. So some of you guys could be getting a car, your dream car, a car, being in a safer neighborhood. Like, this is big for you because it's going to make you feel really safe. And I'm also hearing you are going to be making way more money, and that is going to become your norm, your new norm. So if you've always wanted to make 10K a month, 10K a month is going to be your new norm. If you've always wanted to make 5K a month, that is going to be your new norm. If you wanted to make 20K a month, that is going to be your new norm. This is why this is hard right now. I'm telling you that you are immune. Your angels are protecting you. Don't treat yourself like you're delusional, like you don't deserve good things, because you do. This is like meeting somebody and knowing that they have so much potential and they have so much talent and there's so many good things that are going to unfold for them, but they don't see that yet. They don't see that yet. You have all of this untapped talent that is going to be unleashed over the next year. Your lucky streak is about to begin, and huge money blocks, self-limiting beliefs are being lifted. Like dead weight. If you weren't liking your body, if you weren't liking your hair, if you weren't liking your home, if you weren't liking your transportation, whatever it is, it's changing. And it's like God is in heaven above, like, if they only knew. The universe is like, if they only knew. The divine is like, if they only knew. Whoever your higher power is, all beliefs are welcome here. Like, this is yours. This is yours. So, your guides want to know, why aren't you resting? Holy Spirit wants to know, why aren't you resting? You actually need to be resting more because you're going through it. You are going through it. And you just need to be praying more. And I know that gets annoying. People are like, you need to be resting. You need to be meditating. Are you journaling? Like, what? Shh. But you do need to be resting more because you are battling things on all fronts. The finer things in life are on the way. I had something else I needed to tell you guys. I forgot what it was. Oh, some things that you have to do on your own. So maybe you relied on other people for certain things and you're like, oh, one day I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. And I feel like once you do figure out how to do some of these things on your own, you'll feel more in control. So I think that's going to be really helpful for you and really healing in whatever aspect of your life that is. Okay. Replace your self-doubt with self-confidence. Enjoy who you see in the mirror. Like who you see in the mirror. I know it's easier said than done, but you are beautiful. You are magnetic. Do you think the enemy would be attacking a basic Betty? Okay? No. No. And you could say, no, I look in the mirror and I'm like this and I'm like that and I don't have this. No, you don't need any of that. You don't need any of that. You can go into the grocery store, pimples all over the face, hair cocked to the side, coffee on the shirt. You're still going to get stopped. You're still going to get stared at because you got that type of time. You got that type of aura. You have that type of swagger. You have that type of essence. You feel me? Because that's how I literally went to the store last night. And I was like breaking out on my face. My hair was cocked to the side. I looked freaking crazy. And this girl stopped me. And she was like, I've been staring at you from across the way. Like, I didn't have makeup on or anything. And I was just like, whatever. I'm at the store. And she stopped me and was like, I just have to tell you how beautiful you are. And I was like, thank you so much. And she was gorgeous. I was like, you're beautiful. Thank you. This is how people are looking at you. You might be saying, Brittany, no, I haven't figured out what to do with my hair yet. I don't have any cute clothes. Nothing fits me anymore. I get it. We have been going through it. Okay? The clothes might not fit. The hair might be cocked to the side, but we are going to figure it out. That I promise you. We are going to get through this. That I promise you. So slowing down helps you see that you have options. Being in a state of panic will not. Being in a state of panic will not. We have the King of Swords. Be ambitious and chase your every dream. Be ambitious and you're very strategic. Hello. You are very strategic. You are very smart. You guys are definitely my overthinkers. And that is what is being used against you right now. It's like overthink, freak out, FOMO. Like having you have this fear of missing out and not having it together and it just being ever so painful. Oh my gosh, we have the Six of Swords. All aboard. It's time to write the new chapter. You can do this as the King of Swords. As the Strength card, you can do this. Dragons are significant here. Like you are safe to move forward. Hello. You are safe to move forward. They cannot affect you. You're like, I got my bags packed. I got my bags packed. We have the High Priestess. When in doubt, the first gut feeling can always be trusted. So as you are sorting through the effery and the fake people. Oh, you could also be seeing angel number 222 and 444. 222 and 444. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. You always got a plan. And when you don't got a plan, you got like 3 other ones. Like you're always ready. And you might be doubting yourself that you truly are. And I think your strength and just who you are, you're about to be pleasantly surprised. Now, some good things that are coming in for you. You have some loyal friends, soul tribe, so confirmation. You will be tapping into your divine feminine energy. You have some people coming in that are going to love you, care for you, respect you, or you are finally seeing who those people are in your life. Either way, that is a blessing. Affirm it below. It's a blessing. It is a blessing. I am so blessed. We have oath. In this new era of your life, after all that you just endured, you're like, you're swearing obeisance to something. A new type of way of living. Like, I can't be freaking out. You're like, I want to be able to go with the flow. I need a more chill type of life. You want things like you're tired of spinning your wheels. You're like, I want life to be easier. And I am swearing an oath to making my life easier. I'm like, however I gotta do that. I'm seeing devil energy has you all the way effed up. You are about to get it up out of the mud. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Some oracle messages that I have for you guys is complicated. Oh, motorcycle. You don't have to overcomplicate any of this. Remember that. You don't have to overcomplicate anything. If it seems like it's getting overcomplicated, take a step back so you can see the big picture. Take a time out. Call a timeout. We're going to take a timeout. We're going to take a pause because we have to get better. This is about us getting better, us healing, us getting back to business. And back to business, I mean, getting back to feeling good and not being stressed and pressed and like there's this dark cloud looming over our heads, because I have some good news. Your health is going to be improving. This is a big deal. And why I say that is because you can think you've got stress, right? Until your health starts falling apart. That is stress. That is pain. That is suffering that I wouldn't wish on anybody. So we can be running around and freaking out like, oh, there's spilled milk all over the place. But when your health starts falling apart, or someone you care about's health starts falling apart, nothing else matters. So if that is happening to you, I want you just to take care of you. You need to be in Empress mode, 4 of Swords, because you are safe. 6 of Swords. You are the Strength card. Your health is going to be improving. So it is so important that you are pausing and stopping more than ever, because your intuition is trying to tell you something. Your intuition is trying to take you up out of a situation that has been causing you more stress, more aggravation, more trouble than it's worth. And so you easing out of these situations where the effery is going to help, first and foremost. But us stopping and pausing and listening, like, because our ancestors are trying to tell us something. Holy Spirit, whoever you listen to is trying to tell you something on how to improve your health. Now, for some of you guys, maybe not all, but for some of you guys, it's going to be process of elimination. What have you introduced yourself to in the last year? In the last year, that was not a part of your daily regimen before. And slowly phasing that out, or do you know what I mean? You're going to be slowly phasing things out, because maybe a year ago you were in a state of panic and you started putting Band-Aid on top of Band-Aid on top of Band-Aid on top of Band-Aid. Now you got all these Band-Aids, and now there's more issues, and there's still the issue underneath it all. And you're like, oh my gosh, I need to like back up, because maybe these things aren't helping me. It could be water, supplements, toothpaste, air fresheners. It could be a place that you're going, family members that you're hanging out with. It is something, and your health is going to improve. And also, like, the more that you can quiet the noise, the more that you're able to pray. But this is so you can listen to your guides, so you can listen to your intuition. You are the high priestess. Hello. You are the high priestess. So if you've really been going through it with your health, and you've been hard on yourself. Somebody here has been hard on themselves. Like, oh my gosh, I'm always tired, or I'm always sleeping, or I'm always like, you're about to go through this huge metamorphosis, this huge reset. It's like you're in this cocoon, bestie, and you keep trying to come up out of the cocoon early before you're actually ready. You're like, I swear I rested. I slept a little bit. Let me out of this thing. And they're like, we can't let you out yet. And you're like, yeah, I've rested. I've slept. Let me out. Let me out. And they're like, no, we can't do that. We can't do that. Also, if you have love in your life, you need to focus on that more. Okay? You are really needing love and support right now. Letting people love on you, especially if you're normally like, no, like, get away. Because you don't want to like break down in tears. You don't want to cry. It's okay. But some of this you're going to be sorting out by yourself. Yeah, would it be easier for somebody just to tell us what's wrong or to fix it? But you're going to be cutting out a lot of middlemen. Does that make sense? Because those middlemen were sent by the author of confusion. Those middlemen were sent by, Stephen. and his friends. You feel me? So you're in this cocoon. You're like, I'm ready to blossom, but you still gotta cook just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. I'm seeing that you guys will be of service to the collective, but you don't have to be a busy bee all the time. Anything that is complicating your life, that is making your life harder throughout the day, maybe a year ago, you started a whole new routine, and now you might be realizing that new routine has actually added a lot of stress to your life. Holy Spirit, what else does the collective need to know? Health is going to be improving, so stop and listen. Okay, they're telling me stop and listen. Your health is going to improve, so stop and listen and know what to say no to. Know what to say no to. Yep, they're saying choose a new direction. Choose a new direction. Your life, from the minute that you see this, is going to be different 2 months from now. Like, completely different. The things that I said that you would have, the improved health, the money, the finances, your new norm is going to be more normal to you 60 days from now. Okay? You might have a brief interruption because I got a lot going on right now. But we're just going to roll with it. Yeah, I've been seeing like there's some people that are very competitive with you. You've got to get rid of these people. Job, family, who are they? Who are they? If you're the boss, if you're the employee, you know, you might want to skedaddle. It's also messing with you creatively. It's messing with your inner child, like you not feeling like you can have fun. And peace, creativity, you being able to like get back in the saddle again and do the things that you enjoy, that is really important here. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple from this other deck, but I'm not as familiar with this deck, so I'm going to read it from the book. Holy Spirit, can I have a couple more? Whoa, that's too many. Okay, we'll take this one. Okay, woman holding a coin. I just know that everything is changing for you. And then you're just working through a lot of anxiety. Somebody has been crying a lot, like a lot, and holding it in like, no, I don't really want to tell anybody anything. And your cornucopia is trying to come in. The first one we got is contract. There is a partnership or something that feels legal. For some of you guys, this could be a divorce, a settlement, you backing out of a contract, some type of negotiation. This could be a business deal, a sale of a home, a new job. This is something where the scales of justice are going to be balanced with whatever contract this is. So again, if it's overcomplicating your life, like something that felt like it was good news, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this contract. I thought it was going to be great, and this, that, and the third, and it turns out to be a pile of crap, and something just seems sus. That is where the scales are being balanced. And it could also indicate that legal action is on the way. So maybe you're going to be telling somebody, I'm going to call my attorney, you can speak to them. It might get that deep with some of the people that you're dealing with. And as I'm saying that, the sirens are going off. So Archangel Michael. And we pulled Archangel Michael. So you are working on feeling safe, like knowing that you have the protection, knowing that you have the backing, knowing that you have the resources, because these people play too much. There is a contract or something that you signed that seems like it's binding, but it's not. You guys hear these sirens? This is crazy. And then we have Archangel Michael. Like what? Okay, so let me read Woman Holding a Coin, because I forgot what that card means. Woman holding a coin. health and value, and connection to money. So you are about to be assisted financially in advice, or you guys are going to meet someone that's going to help you make more money. So see, that's the scales being balanced. You have another person, just like as soon as you're getting ready to deal with whatever this is that feels binding, here this comes in to replace it. Archangel Michael is protecting you. So this anxiety, it's going to start to lessen. And then we have Archangel Gabriel, the 5th chakra. So let's see what that is. I know this has to do with your throat chakra. Hold on, guys. Oh wait, no, it's 39. Whoa. Self-expression and speaking your truth. Yeah, you guys are going to be standing up to people. You guys are going to be standing up to people that they do too much. They just play too much and they just... Ugh. So Archangel Gabriel is sending you powerful energy to your throat center, acknowledging your power to communicate and your readiness to do so. This angel opens you up to truthful expression, both with yourself and others. You may have had trouble with expressing emotions and ideas in the past. So all of that, like people pleasing, remember when I was talking to you guys about that in the beginning, like we're throwing that out the window. Like we've got to stand on business and say, you know what, you're not making my life easier. You're actually making it harder. I don't know what I was thinking getting into some type of agreement with you. Watch me tear that up. Watch me set it on fire. Watch me not give an F. Watch me go get something even better the minute I walk out this door. That is a type of strength that you stand on. That is a type of support that you have. It's coming in. They can fly a kite. Like, no. You have to speak up. And there are a lot of situations where we're like, well, I need this job, or I need this person, or I need this relationship. But something is telling you right now that your cornucopia ain't tied to them. It's like you're starting to see the writing on the wall. That could be giving you anxiety. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to tell my boss to go F themselves. I'm going to have to tell Sally Sue that this isn't going to be a good business agreement. Whatever it is, you are seeing where you have to truly communicate things that you really would rather not. So be aware that true communication includes how you speak to yourself. So never deny your profound integral value. So that's another reason why you're slowing down and looking at the big picture, so you don't talk trash to yourself. Like, oh my gosh, what were you thinking getting into that agreement? Stepping stone, bestie, stepping stone. Sometimes we're only in these positions temporarily so we can pivot. And no one pivots like you. No one bounces back like you. So speak up for yourself. Write in your journal. Let the words flow. Sometimes when we're really angry too, it feels good to like get it out in a voice memo, get it out in a text, get it out in a journal, so we don't take it out on somebody else. And then we really get that truth serum, flowing. You are galactically this truth serum, not just for the collective, but for yourself. Now it's time for you to represent yourself properly, like you do for others. So it's time to express yourself freely and fully. The universe also always honors your choice to do so. The affirmation is, my throat chakra is open to its perfect healthy state, spinning with beautiful energy of freedom and self-empowerment. I am free to express myself in every way. So a good affirmation would be, I am free to express myself in every way. The only people that are going to be upset with you for expressing yourself are people that want to take advantage of you. The only people that are going to pretend like you didn't just tell them what time it is are the people that are trying to take advantage of you. So again, who is trying to make your life easier? Who is giving you anxiety? Just who is making things harder? These things are affecting your health. So you have someone coming in to help you with value, to help you with money, to help make things easier. And to show you that you are appreciated, to show you that you are truly appreciated. Wow. So what is leaving you all tied up? Like, what makes you feel like, I don't know what's going on. This does not feel good. This makes me feel like I'm bound. Devil energy wants you to feel literally bound. So if you have a feeling of like, I don't want to say anything to them because like I'm bound, and then what would I do? You're opening the door, the window, the portal for something better to come through. This is why I've flipped so many 9-to-5s and so many jobs in the service industry, is because I got to a point where I saw they're not running things legitimately. They're never going to pay me correctly. They're never going to operate how they're supposed to. So what am I doing here? If I don't truly stand up for myself, then I'm telling the universe, I'm telling God, well, I kind of deserve better, but I'm too scared to ask. So we have candle magic. Every day things get better. Oh, I love that. Affirm that below. Every day things get better. Oh, and look, it has a 22 at the top of the card. Whoa. We have wish upon a star. I am made up from the stuff of stars. I matter. You are a star. You matter. What people are you around that make you feel like you don't matter? I'm also getting that some of you guys are going to have to go over somebody's head. That's another thing that's coming through. So that might be giving you anxiety. I don't want to have to get involved and go over this person's head. But some of us are going to be doing that. Whether it's legally, I channeled this in another message, speaking to an authority, speaking to a higher up, speaking to the CEO, talking to their supervisor. Yeah. We have flying broom. I can let go of my mistakes. We are not perfect. And so this is teaching us not to rush as well. We're not going to sweep things under the rug. We're not going to rush. We're going to see like, okay, I made a mistake there. I won't make that mistake again. I'm going to be more careful. I'm going to slow down. So people, I'm not rushing into the arms of the people that aren't there for me out of desperation, codependency, or even lack. And then we have the wishing boat. I look forward to new challenges. So just like the Six of Swords, you are able to write a new chapter. But as you're moving to safety, you also get to wish for new things. You don't just have to be like, oh my gosh, I'm finally safe. Let me just mind my business. Let me not ask for too much. Let me not ask God for any. What? No. You were just got done closing out a cycle, walking away from all these fake people that were taking advantage so you could ask for what you want. And that comes from Archangel Gabriel, us expressing ourselves. So you're having to admit things to yourself that are hard. I effed up. That was hard. Oh my gosh, why did I do that? And letting go of those mistakes. The other part is not talking down to yourself. Oh my gosh, I'm such an idiot. What was I thinking? None of that. None of it. Okay? You are allowed to ask. You are allowed to pray. You are allowed to make mistakes. So this is going to be an era where you truly are slowing down. There's nothing that can make you slow down more than your whole life being upside down, a whole bunch of spell work, or your health struggling. Like those things will make you slow down and see the bigger picture. Take that for what it is. The more you slow down, as strategic as you are, the more you can see how the enemy is trying to rip you out, root and stem. To have you running in circles. To have you juggling too much. To have you in a state of fear, in a state of panic, or in the ER from exhaustion. So it's about letting go and surrendering and knowing that you are divinely led, that you are divinely protected, because God behind the scenes is building a new norm for you. A new norm. You were like trying to get all snug and cozy and whatever you've been dealing with now, but there's a whole new norm being built for you that is even better. So where you don't have to lean on the wrong people. You feel me? Okay. Yeah, we have expecting a new beginning. You are going through an ascension in your emotional intelligence. And while you're going through this ascension or this level up with your emotional intelligence, you're seeing what you really got to throw away, what does not serve you anymore. You're like, dang, I've been repeating that same program from a really, really, really long time ago. I kind of need to get rid of that. And then we have expecting. Expect a new beginning. It is on the way. Sometimes we're like, wait, I was comfortable, I was complacent, I really don't want to change, I just figured this out. And having to trash that, throw it away, and start something new. But this new beginning is going to make your life easier. Somebody's also going to try to come in and give you a fake apology. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry I wasn't there for you. I'm so sorry I didn't help you like I said I would. I'm so sorry I didn't do all those things I said I was going to do. Whoever that is, I see you not accepting it. Because what is the bottom line? Do they make my life easier? Do they add value? Do I feel safe with them? Or do they make my life hard? They're coming in with a fake apology. Oh, yeah, they're putting on a show. You need to be cautious of people putting on a show to seem legitimate, especially if you have a binding contract of some kind. Somebody wants all the smoke. They're going to get every bit of it. Okay? So this person is really insecure. You already know that. They see you as a direct threat. They keep putting on a show. They like to put on a show when people are around or when you call them out. But besides that, move cautiously around this person because you're about to get assistance, but you need to tell them whatever it is that you need to tell them. I see you guys standing up to this person. Yeah, they're a lot of drama. All right. You guys, let me know what's going on in the comments. If you were looking for more personalized content that is ad-free, Patreon link is down below. Thank you guys for your patience on whatever platform you're on. I feel like all the star messengers are somewhat going through it. And yeah, let me know if you feel comfortable sharing what has been going on with you or what have you been working through. For me personally, I've just been trying to work through a lot of inner child trauma from my childhood, and it's just been rough, and I needed time and space to sort it out and to process. And now it's time to snip everything that needs to go, whether it's a contract, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a job, no matter what it is. It's time to get rid of it. We are on this boat together. You are not alone. We are allowed to ask for help. And then we're seeing what we also need to sort out on our own, what we don't really need help with. So it's kind of like there's a lot of Uno reverse. Certain things that you thought you needed help with, you don't need help with. And certain things you need to do on your own that you were letting people help with, you're putting an end to that. You're putting a stop to that. So don't forget to smash the hit the bell, And don't forget to check out Shaypila's channel if you haven't already. I just love her so much. And yeah. Thank you guys for being here, for supporting my content, for your beautiful messages, for your beautiful comments, for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. And yeah, I'm just so grateful. And yeah, drop your favorite affirmation. I'll see you guys in the comments. Bye.